This is Nashville Today, and I'm Devin O'Day. Lexi Carter. This is usually our Rebel Hour. We're going to be really rebel because there are a lot of people who've experienced something a little different. Maybe you've looked up into the night sky and you knew that what you saw was something that you had never seen before, probably maybe never again. And with that, we've got our friend Angelia Shear, who is here, our UFO girl from Middle Tennessee. How are you?
Hey Devin, thank you so much for having us in today. We were so excited to talk to you and the audience today.
You unidentified flying object, that's a UFO, and you're a specialist.
Well, Devin, I've been obsessed with my research probably 40 years. My father was a professor at Vanderbilt University, so when I was young, I was versed in the immensity of the universe, and he said, Ange, we'd be pretty arrogant to think we were the only ones. He passed away when I was about 13 or 14, and 18 or so I took over all of his research, and I've been searching, and I've been dogging it and a field investigator ever since then.
So you actually go out into the field and investigate when people have an occurrence?
Absolutely. And I was fortunate to be brought on about 4 years ago. Jan Harzen, who is the executive director for MUFON, Mutual UFO Network, an international organization that studies UFOs scientifically, asked me to take over Tennessee and be the state director, and I said, sure, as long as I can continue my private research, so I kind of wear two hats. But yeah, we have a team that we deploy, and we have all of our equipment, and we go and stay out all night in the woods and that kind of thing, and we've had some unbelievable sightings here in Middle Tennessee, truly.
So with that, you're having a private event, but that people cannot go to. However, you have brought them here so we can share a little bit about what you're going to be experiencing at your event this week. We're going to share it here. And with that, we've got some heavy hitters. Travis Walton is here, and Fire in the Sky. Tell us a little bit about you.
Well, this goes all the way back to 1975. It was eventually made into the movie in '93, a Paramount movie called Fire in the Sky. And it was about an event that happened to me and 6 other men working in the forest in Arizona. And originally, after my disappearance, my coworkers were accused of murdering me and making up the most bizarre cover story, because people just did not want to believe what they were saying had happened.
I saw that movie, and it's crazy to have the person that a movie was about, that you're right here. So you were taken. You disappeared, you went, and you want to share some of your story?
Well, it was extremely traumatic for me at the time. It was such a fearful event that for weeks, I couldn't hardly finish a sentence in talking about it. So after 43 years, coming up here on November 5th, it'll be 43 years, right, the anniversary. But so I've come a long way in my ability to deal with the experience itself and people's reaction to it. My coworkers eventually passed lie detector tests by interrogation specialists with the Arizona State Police, but that wasn't enough for some people. They didn't want to believe it, and so it was just one allegation after another, trying to explain it away, saying it was all a drug hallucination. No, it wasn't. It was nonsense to think that 7 people would have the identical hallucination. And on top of that, I had a medical test with the county medical examiner's drug screen, which proved no trace of any drug whatsoever in my body. But theory after theory to try to explain it away, and it was a long, hard battle on that front, just trying to marshal all the evidence for them.
That's traumatic in itself, when you know something's happened and nobody believes it. That's a trauma in itself. But aside from that, the abduction itself.